Namaste Gurukulians, this is Rajni Arora, TGT SST. Today we are going to continue the chapter Air. This is our fourth chapter of 7th class geography. This is our part 3 and we have done with 2 parts in our previous lecture. Today in this part we are going to continue the topic weather and climate. In the last part we discussed about the structure of atmosphere. Today we will going to continue the weather and climate. This is the same topic which we'll discuss in class 9th and class 11th. So we will understand this concept very carefully, okay? Sometimes we interchangeably use these words. At the place of weather we say climate, at the place of climate we say weather. So these are the both interchangeably used word. But both these words are not same. There is a huge difference between both of these words, okay? Now we will see what is the difference. I am writing weather and climate. First difference is weather is a R to R and day-to-day condition of the atmosphere. Okay, what does it mean? It means the changes which we observe on daily basis, or we can say the changes which we observe suddenly is called weather. For example, at the daytime sometimes we feel very hot, but same night we feel very cold. So this is a major difference. This is a R to R difference. This is a day to day changes, okay, which we observe on daily basis. Next, what is the climate? The average weather condition of a place for long period of time. The average weather condition of a place for a long period of time is called climate, represent climate, okay. So climate, for example, if I say we are in desert, okay, the climate of desert will be harsh, bright sunshine, hotness will be there. So this is the average weather condition of a desert, okay. The example we can take, if we take the example of weather, we can say hot and humid weather, okay. You can see the diagram also, hot and humid weather is there, okay, there is so much hotness. Or we can say, we can take an example of cold, pleasant breezy weather. Breezy weather. This is a picture of cold, pleasant, breezy weather, okay. So you have seen hot and humid weather, cold, pleasant, breezy weather. So these are the example of weather, okay. But if I take the example of climate, then I can say the climate condition is Sahara Desert. See the picture? Climate condition in Sahara Desert. Sahara Desert, yes, the climate condition of Sahara Desert is very hot, you can see here. Another example we can take the climate condition of Antarctica, okay. The climate condition of Antarctica is very cold. So see the picture of Antarctica, climate condition of Antarctica, okay. So climate condition of Antarctica and the climate condition of Sahara Desert, okay. So these were the weather and climate topic of your chapter air. So now we will see there are some factors which influence the weather and climate condition of a place. Okay. So what are these factors? These factors like temperature, air pressure, moisture, wind. So we will discuss each factor here. Okay. First we will discuss temperature. Temperature. There are so many factors which influence the weather and climate. Temperature is one of them, okay, and this is very important factor. So what is temperature? First we will discuss what is temperature. The degree of hotness and coldness of air is called temperature. Degree of hotness and coldness is called temperature. The degree of hotness and coldness is called temperature. Sometimes we feel hot at the daytime and sometimes we feel cold at the night time. So these are because of temperature. If we are feeling hot weather, then the temperature is very high. If we are feeling the cold weather, then the temperature is very low. So now we will see the nature of temperature. Nature of temperature is that it changes between day to day and from season to season. It changes between day to day and from season to season. Okay, it means temperature never remains same. It keeps on changing. It keeps on fluctuating. Okay, if we talk about day to day, then we have seen at the daytime we feel very hot. At the same night we feel very cold. But if I talk about from season to season, in summers the temperature is very high. In the winters the temperature is very low. So it keeps on changes and it keeps on fluctuating, we can say. Now we will see the factor which influence the temperature. What are the factors which influence the temperature or which affect the temperature? Okay. So I am writing here factor which influences the temperature. Okay. The factor which influence the temperature, or we can say the factor which influence the distribution of temperature, is insolation. The factor which influence distribution of temperature is insolation. Now what is insolation? Insolation is the sun rays received by the earth is called insolation. If the insolation is high, the temperature will be high. If the insolation is low, the temperature will be low. For example, this is sun. Okay, and this is our earth. Okay, the sun rays will directly affect to our equator. Okay, sun rays will directly affect to our equator, but it do not affect the poles. Okay, so the temperature on the equator will be very high than the temperature on the poles. Okay, so on equator the temperature will be very high. So we can say two questions are arises here. First question is why poles are covered with snow, and the second question is why the temperature in the cities is too high. Okay, now we'll see. When we study this topic, then two questions arises in our mind. Why poles are covered with snow? Why poles are covered with snow? Now this is very simple question because we have discussed the answer. These poles, the sun rays directly affect to equator, not poles. So poles do not, sun rays do not affect the poles. That's why the temperature is very less. If the temperature is very less, the snow can be easily breeze there. So that is why, that is the only reason because the poles are covered with snow. Next question will be arise in your mind, then why the temperature in the cities is too high? Next question, why the temperature in the cities is too high? The answer of this question is the temperature in the cities are too high because in the cities all things are very congested. Okay, there are roads, there are buildings, vehicles are there. So these all things are concrete, this made of cement, bricks, and these things trap the sun rays, or we can say trap the temperature from the sun rays and radiate it at night. In the daytime, it trap the temperature from the sunlight and radiate the temperature, same temperature at the night time. So that's why the temperature in the cities is too high. So these were the topic of temperature. Temperature was the one factor which influences the weather and climate. The second factor is air pressure. Another factor is air pressure. Air pressure is another factor which influences the weather and climate. Okay. Air pressure, if I say that we are continuously under the pressure of air, would you believe me? No. Some of you will say that we can easily move our hand, we can easily move our legs, we can easily walk, then where is pressure? But if there is pressure, you will say that if there is pressure, then how can we do these things? Okay, but the reality is there is pressure around us. Okay, but why we can't feel that air pressure? Now we will see why we can't feel that air pressure. Because the pressure exerted by the weight of air and pressure exerted by the human body is equal. Okay, because the pressure exerted by the weight of air and the pressure exerted by the human body is equal. For example, there are two person, दो लोग हैं, आप ये हो और मैं ये हूँ. अगर मैं आपको ज़्यादा प्रेशर से धकेलूँ तो आप क्या होगे? गिर जाओगे. ओके, लेकिन अगर दोनों तरफ सेम प्रेशर होगा तो क्या होगा? नथिंग विल हैपन. सो इफ द प्रेशर ऑफ वन साइड विल बी हाई, the another person will fall down. Okay, but if the pressure of both sides are same, then nothing will happen. So in the same case in human body, in the weight of air, the pressure exerted by weight of air and the pressure exerted by human is equal. Okay, so that's why we can't feel the pressure of air. Okay, this was the reason. Now we will see what is air pressure. What is air pressure. Air pressure is defined as the pressure. Air pressure is defined as the pressure exerted by weight of air on Earth's surface. Okay. Pressure exerted, air pressure is defined as the pressure exerted by the weight of air on Earth's surface. अर्थ सरफेस पर वेट ऑफ एयर से जो प्रेशर एक्सर्ट किया जाता है वही हमारा क्या होता है, एयर प्रेशर होता है. एंड द एयर प्रेशर इज हाईएस्ट एट द सी लेवल एंड डिक्रीजेस विद हाइट. द एयर प्रेशर is highest at the sea level and decreases with height. Okay, the air pressure is हाईएस्ट एट द सी लेवल. सी लेवल जो बिल्कुल जमीन के साथ हो, जो जमीन के साथ, दिस इज आवर अर्थ, जो जमीन के साथ हो वही हमारा क्या है, सी लेवल. और क्या कहा हमने, द एयर प्रेशर इज हाईएस्ट एट द सी लेवल. सी लेवल पर ये क्या होता है, हाईएस्ट होता है. जब ही ऊपर जाता है द सी लेवल एंड डिक्रीजेज विद द हाइट, जब ये हाइट पर होता है तो क्या होता है, डिक्रीज होना शुरू हो जाता है. सो वी कैन से एयर प्रेशर व्हेन एयर गोज अप, when we goes up the air pressure decreases or the air pressure comes down. When we go up the air pressure comes down. Okay, so there is an important thing which we have to understand about the air pressure, that is horizontally the distribution of air blow from high pressure to low pressure. Okay, horizontally the distribution of air blow from high pressure to low pressure. कैसे मूव करती है एयर, हाई प्रेशर से लो प्रेशर की तरफ क्या करती है, ब्लो करती है एयर. ओके, हॉरिजेंटली. बट समटाइम्स इट नथिंग हैप्स, इट द रूल चेंजेस. ओके, हाउ, सी, sometimes when the on land air pressure blow from high pressure to low pressure. Okay, but when air is heated it expand, it becomes lighter and goes up. I am writing here, when air is heated it expand. Why it expand? Because it become lighter and goes up. Okay, when air is heated, when it get the sun rays and it become heated, when it heated it started expand. Okay, when it expand it become lighter, when it become lighter it started goes up. Okay, when the air is very dense and heavy on the earth, cold air we can say, this is heated air, cold air is dense and heavy. Cold air is dense and heavy. It never goes up, okay, because it tends to sink down, tends to sink down. See the diagram. In this diagram, when sun rays directly affect to the air masses goes up because it becomes lighter, and after becoming lighter the air masses goes up, okay. But when on the other side, this was the situation in low pressure, okay. On the other side, on the cold air, this air masses never goes up because these are very dense and heavy. Because these are very dense and heavy, so it tends to sink down, it never goes up, okay. And when this cold air, dense and heavy, it blow from the horizontally, it blow from the high pressure to low pressure, okay. So next we can say low pressure and high pressure. See. Low pressure. Low pressure is associated with cooling skies, or we can say cloudy skies and wet weather, okay. And high pressure is associated with clean sky or sunny skies. This was all about our chapter. Next we will continue our chapter in another lecture. Till then, keep watching the video. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.